So the good thing about a slow day of sales is you don't have to go to the post office. Only one order to drop off. We'll drop that off this weekend. And today we're going to focus on getting some exercise. I'm going to get out there and go for a little hike. We're going to go to a little trail down by our place, not far from our place, and do a little bit of hiking. Of course, I'm going to take you guys with me. It wouldn't be complete without the day in the life of a reseller. It also includes a little exercise. Just a reminder, all you resellers, you got to get out there and exercise as well. Just because you have that job in front of a computer all day doesn't mean that's an excuse for you to stay home. You got to get out there, get a little fresh air, get some exercise in. My knee is bugging me a little bit, so I haven't been running the last couple days, but I've been icing that knee, trying to get it back in order, and I think it's ready for a hike. So we're going to get out there and test it out again and keep the rehab going. Alright, it's a beautiful day out today. We decided to get out here to Squires Lake and go for a little hike around Squires Lake. Let me give you guys a look at the sign here. Here it is, kind of bright on this side here. There you can see it much better. The Squires Lake Park, Whatcom County Parks and Rec. So this is just a short little hike here in Whatcom County. It's about half a mile up to the lake and then a mile around the lake. So we're going to get up there. There are longer hikes you can take over in this area, but we're going to do the short one today. Stop invasive species in your tracks. Here it is, like I told you, it's 0.4 up to the lake and then a mile around the lake, so not too far of a hike. This first part is a pretty decent incline though. We climb right away, 0.4 up to the lake, and then it's smooth sailing up there. Once you get up to the top, it's all pretty level. There's a few ups and downs, but it's not too much of a difficult hike. You can see Sunny's leading the way. She's got 2 walking sticks with her, so she's gonna lead the way and I'm gonna follow. See that little beetle right there? Look at him go. He started to try to run away. Where's he at? Right there. See him? On top of that leaf there? He's trying to blend in. There he goes. Little beetle. Little brown beetle. Alright, we're almost up to the lake. Almost 1.4 into this little hike. We get up to the lake, we'll give you guys a look at things. Alright, we made it to the top. So here's the little overflow area. A little trickle going down today. Not too much though. I've seen it flowing much heavier through here. Welcome to Squires Lake Park. They have the beaver loop if you want to take the long loop. Here's a look at the map. So here's the little lake that we're going to go around here. This is just a mile here. But if you want to extend it, you can go up around the beaver pond there. I think that's like 6 miles if I remember correctly. Something like that. Alright, here's the moment you've been waiting for. Here's a look at the lake today. It's looking pretty still, pretty beautiful. You guys a good look at it. A little panoramic here. There it is. So as you can see, the bugs are pretty thick up here, so if you don't like bugs, maybe bring some bug spray. I forgot to bring mine, but we're gonna move quick and try to avoid them. Get around this lake. 1.0 miles, 1 mile around this lake, so shouldn't take us long. We like to take this little South Ridge Trail. You head up here, get a little extra mileage into the hike. So there is a little bench up here with a little lookout point. Let me show you what you can see up here. There's not much to it, just a little trees, a little sky. If you get up to the edge there, you gotta be careful here because there is no barrier. And it's a long ways down over that edge. But there's where you see a little bit of clearing up here. So Sunny has her special socks on today, and this is definitely how she's hiking so far. Very sloth-like, look at those. She's in sloth mode, and I'm trying to get her to speed up, but so far nothing. Sloth pace. Here it is. Sloth pace. Sloth, 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 sloth pace. So Sunny says to set up camp right there, but this is the Medusa tree. This is what I call Medusa. It has all those branches reaching out like Medusa. So we're on the second half of the hike, making our way to the other side of the lake. Sonny says that's a good spot for shelter, right under that rock. I don't know. What do you guys think? Here's a look at the little water runoff area. You walk back here, they got a little bit of a flow through here. There's quite a drop in temperature back here because of the water. Comes all the way through here. And of course you have that nice sound, that flowing water sound. It's kind of nice to just sit here and listen to it. You don't want to sit too long because the mosquitoes are really thick in there, close to the water. So we're gonna keep moving. We're rounding this trail. That's up to Beaver Loop right there. If you go to that right trail, we're gonna take the left one that continues on around the lake. These trails are pretty narrow. They don't even allow horses up here. Here's another fun little flowing water area. All that water you saw before just continues moving on down to the lake. So we're gonna keep moving as well, make our way down there. So there was a frog here when we walked up. We walked up and heard him jump. You saw him jump? Sonny saw him jump. I heard him. He went over to the right here in the shady area. He was sunning himself in the sunshine and he jumped over this way onto one of those lilies. He's down there hiding away from us now. So we just missed the action. We're looking for some wildlife out here, but have yet to find any. So we're trying to sneak up on some frogs here, but we're not having much luck. Probably wouldn't be hiding here in the shade, but there's the bridge. So we're gonna keep this running, see if we spot any frogs. There's a little movement over there in the water. Usually you can find some sunning themselves here. I'm not seeing much. We're thinking maybe it might be too early for the frogs to show themselves, but we did spot that one that jumped, so they're out here. So there is some movement here off of the bridge. We think it's mostly birds though. If you listen long enough, you start hearing things. So Sonny spotted a little snake skin here. Look at how long that is. Starts back in there, continues all the way to there's the tail.
It's a pretty big gardener snake.
Yeah, so somebody lost their skin and they're slithering around out here somewhere. Let's see if we can find him. Where's he at? Any snakes out here? Show yourselves. So here's a better look at the snake skin. We pulled it out so we could get a look at the length of it. Look how long this thing is. How long do you think that is, Sonny? About 4 feet?
It's not 4 feet. They'll be in my height.
Oh, 2 feet?
Because they're still.
So we did see some action, some frogs over here jumping. If you look, they're out here. Somebody jumped in the water over there. Oh, they're throwing rocks. So they're trying to scare the frogs away. And where was he? Right there, I think. By that tadpole. There's a little couple tadpoles swimming in there. Little fish. Right, we're gonna try to sneak up in here and see what we can find. And see if we see any frogs jumping. You guys see anything? This is a nice little lily area. It is quite bright out here though. So if you look in there, there's a little mouse that just scurried along the trail. He's right there. You can see him moving around. He's looking right at me. Let's see if we can get low enough. There he is. You see him go? He scurried back into the... He's coming around the other way here. Let's see if we can get a shot. He notices me for sure. There he is. Oh, look how fast he is. Wow. Speedy little mouse. Alright, we've completed the 1 mile around Squires Lake. Here's one last look at the lake for you guys. Sonny likes this tree here with the white flowers on top. If you look up there, it has white flowers. Probably kind of hard to see, but that's the one she likes. Alright, hopefully you guys enjoyed that little hike around Squires Lake. We're going to head back down the trail, hit that point 4 back to the car, and head home. Do a little bit more work tonight. Now completed, back down the trail to the car now. So we spotted a little centipede here, making its way across the trail. Look at him go. A little bit of wildlife out here yet. We didn't find many frogs, but we found a little mouse And here we got a little centipede. Look at him go. Man, I almost stepped right on him. He's got kind of yellow and black. A little black and yellow. He's coming right toward me like he wants to say hello. So we'll let him be. We'll let him make his way across the trail and move on down the road. There he goes. You can do it, Mr. Centipede. You can do it. Keep going. Alright, Pacific Northwest National Scenic Trail, Squires Lake. We made it to the end. We want to thank everybody for joining us on this little hike. Like I was saying, thank you for joining us on this little hike. If you like this sort of thing, be sure to hit that subscription button, ring that notification bell, and come on back for some more fun hikes. This is part of my day in the life of a reseller vlog. I do a daily vlog, and I often put these little hikes in there. I pull these little hikes for separate little videos as well, so there's plenty of hiking up on the channel. If you want to check out some more, feel free to browse around and scope them all out.